Hello, this is Dodie from Deliberate Aging. Welcome to my podcast. Hello, and welcome to this midweek bonus episode, which is going to be different from my usual episodes. Today we'll explore the topic of skincare and body care. So we all know that our skin and our bodies change as we age. There's sagging, there's crepiness, there's lines, wrinkles, etc. And people approach these changes differently. There's what I'll call the minimalist, the people who accept the changes as a normal part of aging and don't make any changes to their normal routine. Then on the other extreme, there are people who are fighting the aging process by having surgeries such as facelifts or tummy tucks. And then there's those in the middle, like me, who aren't willing to go and have surgery, but they also don't want to totally throw in the towel. I'm fighting back against the signs of aging with whatever I can. So don't get me wrong, there's no right or wrong approach. You choose what works for you. And I firmly believe everyone should do what makes them feel good. So today I'm welcoming back to the show Tami Edwards. She was on a few weeks back and she discussed her healthy lifestyle. But today she's going to discuss specifically the products that she sells, Nu Skin, and how they work to combat the signs of aging. Now, the reason I wanted her to talk about this is not to sell you anything, but it's just to tell you what is out there. And it's a brand that I personally use, so I do know it and I trust it. So Tami, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Dodie. I'm so excited to be here. What an honor. I'm super excited. I was excited the first time, but now I'm really excited to get to share a little bit about what I do and the company I'm partnered with and all the things that we have to offer.
Yeah. So why don't you start off by just telling us what Nu Skin is all about? An overview.
Okay, Nu Skin it's a debt-free, 40-year-old company that's publicly traded, which for me is a big deal, especially for anyone who might want to partner with us, because that just means that anyone has access to all of their financial records and things that are invested in. But the fact that it's 40 years old, still going strong, I think that is a huge statement. You know, there's so many things that the next new shiny and something comes and goes and that sort of thing. That stability is important to me. But we are a company that specializes, we don't have a lot of cosmetics, so it's not necessarily makeup type things. We do have a few. Most of it is skincare based, skincare devices, and then we have a whole line of health and wellness supplements and nutraceuticals, which are really very, very life changing. And a lot of people don't realize that side of it because there's so much focus on the skincare and the beauty side of it. But it's definitely, for me, I think in our last episode, we talked about just being healthy and how you look and feel your best. And so a lot of that starts from the inside out. And I think anyone who's on that journey would probably attest to that. We can't just band-aid the outside without working on the inside as well.
Now, I think you told me last time, and correct me if this is not right, that the motto of the company is all the good and none of the bad.
100%. And what I find really, really powerful about that is that there are so many, I feel like, especially in this age of social media, like there's so many things out there and people are throwing things out there. And this is the, best thing for getting rid of wrinkles, or they're the best thing for gut health, or, collagen, perhaps, anything that you might throw out there. But people are skeptical because you don't really know if it works. Well, the difference in Nu Skin is that they do not put one product or device or supplement out there that does not have oftentimes years and years of clinical research behind it to back up whatever those promises are. So it's not just a matter of I would want to know what are the ingredients and what is that clinical research that's going to back it up and prove that this actually does what it says it's going to do, versus some Facebook ad that's making promises that you can't really know 100% if what you're purchasing is going to do any good.
Hmm. Okay, that makes sense. So this is a 40-year-old company. What was the first product that they brought to market?
Okay, this is an interesting story too, and I should have done my homework to be able to tell you the exact story. But they have, if you go to the New Skin headquarters, which is in Provo, Utah, and you go look at this little display that they have set up, and it shows some of the first skincare products that they started with. But they have a spoon that represents how, when they started, they literally were measuring out ingredients with a spoon as part of their clinical research, and then part of them selling and promoting their products. But their first line, I wouldn't be able to tell you accurately without looking it up, but I know their first line was skincare. It was skincare products.
Okay, well, then let's start there. Tell us about what are the most popular, most effective skincare products in the new skin line.
Oh, I would love to. So, honestly, if we're going to talk about skincare, the first place I'm going to start is with our Lumi Spa, which is actually a skincare cleaning device. Again, I think so many times we immediately think of those topical things, but if we're not treating and prepping our skin in order to most effectively absorb those products and have our skin in the condition that it can be prepared for some of those bougie skincare products, I'm always going to start with the Lumi Spa. So the Lumi Spa is a cleaning device that not only deep cleans to pull out kind of that grime. It's going to stimulate collagen. It's going to renew your skin cells. You know, we always have that layer of dead skin cells. So it's going to exfoliate, but in a way that's very gentle. And then not only that, but it's going to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. It's going to reduce the appearance of your pores. We call it the Lumi Glow. And this is actually the product to where I drank the Kool-Aid, so to speak. My husband bought one for Christmas for me. It's been probably about 6 years ago now. And I had always felt like I took pretty good care of my skin anyway. You know, I washed my face faithfully at night. I didn't sleep with my makeup on. I had a skincare regimen. But at that time, you know, I'm starting to notice the wrinkles, the dullness in our skin, I think really gets me too. You know, when you start to feel that as we lose collagen and all those other things, that loss of elasticity and just starting to look dull. But he bought me one for Christmas. And I was honestly thinking, okay, I don't even know that this is going to make much difference, but thank you, babe, for, you know, thinking of me. He had a niece who was in the business at the time, and he bought it from her to help her out. And I started using that, and I was amazed. I really was amazed. It's 2 minutes, morning and night. We have a treatment cleanser that goes with it, so that you're not just using any cleanser. It's specially formulated and designed to work with the Lumi to get the best results. And there's 5 different formulas of cleanser so that you're making sure you match your skin type. But the difference in my skin within literally a few days, weeks, was nothing short of just amazing. Just that Lumi Glow, my skin was bright and shiny. I was noticing a reduction in those crow's eyes, crow's lines around my eyes, and the forehead wrinkles and the wrinkles around my mouth. So that's where I really drank the Kool-Aid, and that's always what I recommend first. If someone's looking, they'll say, what's a good moisturizer? What's a good cleanser? What's a good face serum? I'm going to say we need to start with the Lumi Spa first, because that's going to prep your skin and then have it ready for some of those other products. And then from there, I wouldn't be able to recommend what other skincare you needed until I asked some questions. I would need to know, what are the things that you are looking to target? What are the problem areas that are bothering you that you would like to change? And then from there, we would look at which particular products are going to help you address those.
And do you sell all those products that would address those needs, like, say, for example, fine lines or dry skin versus oily skin, that type of thing?
Correct. Absolutely. Every bit of it. We have over 400 products. I don't know the exact number, but I know that we have over 400 products, and each one is just really specially targeted for particular things that someone might need. because everybody's different. You know, we're all kind of an experiment of one, honestly.
Yeah.
And what your skin needs would be different from mine or different from someone else. So I would be asking some questions about what someone is looking for.
Okay. Okay. So this one, the Lumi Spa, is specific for your face, right? So what
It
do you
is.
have
It
for
is.
the skin on your body?
Well, we have, as again, we have several topical things, you know, some lotions and things like that. Body butter is amazing as a skincare lotion. We also have a device for our body called the Renew Spa, and it has several uses. I call it most of the things that I call it my vanity project. So I use the Renew Spa for vanity purposes, so to speak, to eliminate like crepey skin, to eliminate dimples and cottage cheese on my legs and my thighs and my butt, stomach, you know, that loose skin on your stomach, those bat wings under your arms. And so the Renew Spa works on your body, but it's different than the Lumi Spa. The Renew Spa uses a microelectric current to basically target those fatty pockets under the skin, but it also is a wellness device. It helps move fluid through the lymphatic system. So I have testimony, one good friend of mine who used it on her shoulder as therapy for her rotator cuff surgery, and just sent me the most raving review about how she was pain free for the first time in really years because of that. People who are on their feet and have, you know, swollen ankles, or you know, if you're a runner and your muscles are sore and tired from running, this helps to kind of revive. It has three I won't, not three settings, what's the word I'm looking for, three targeted ways that it can be used. It can be used to restore, revitalize, or refresh, and all three of those are ways that you can get the benefits from the Renew Spa.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So let's move on from skincare to, would you call them
Health and
nutris?
wellness.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So just a little tidbit, I did not know this until I started this. The difference between a supplement and a nutraceutical is that supplements often have synthetic or man-made ingredients, and nutraceuticals do not. And ours are nutraceuticals in that they are plant-based ingredients that are not going to be synthetic or man-made. And we call them supplements because that's the term that people are most used to hearing, but they are actually nutraceuticals because they are not man-made or synthetic. They are plant-based ingredients. We have a device coming. We have a device now. It's a, I never do say it right either, biophasic scanner that you can scan your oxidative stress and your carotenoid levels now, but it's kind of a big, bulky machine. And you can scan and get your levels on those things to basically be measuring your wellness. And then once you start taking some of our supplements, nutraceuticals, then you can watch that number go up and see how your health is truly being restored from the inside out. So we have a huge variety. I always recommend starting with gut health. We have a gut drink that addresses bacteria in our gut. And the interesting thing about it is when people think gut health, and this is one of those things too, you know, I was talking about people putting things out there on the internet about gut health without any clinical research to back it up.
Yeah.
And when people think gut health, most of the time they think probiotics,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
We hear that a lot. You need a probiotic. Well, the problem is most probiotics never actually reach our gut because we already have so much bad bacteria there. It can't ever get there to do its job. And probiotics are good, but they rarely are effective because they're not actually reaching our gut. So our gut drink has a prebiotic and a postbiotic. And the science behind that is very fascinating. And of course, gut health is not something that's going to be necessarily a quick fix. It's going to take a minute. It's taken us years to get it in this condition, and it's going to take a minute to get it restored to a good place. But once you address gut health and you have your gut in a healthy place, then some of these other supplements that you are taking, you'll begin to notice more of a difference, because without our gut in a good place, we're rarely even absorbing the nutrients that we need from those supplements, because our gut is basically destroying it with, bad bacteria.
That's very interesting, because as I look on the New Skin website, there are so many other really interesting nutraceuticals, like, for example, the beauty focused collagen. But so you're saying
Yes.
you'd have to take the gut health first to allow the collagen to have more effect afterwards,
Yeah.
right?
Or you can take them at the same time, but I'm saying to always start with gut health. It's just, people think gut health and they think, okay, I'm constipated or digestive issues, right? But gut health is actually linked to so many other things: mood, fatigue, sleep, even skin, talk about beauty from the inside out. So I just always recommend gut health in conjunction with whatever else you're wanting to address. Like if you're wanting to take a collagen, which I think collagen is so important, we start losing it in our 20s. And again, our collagen, what makes ours different, it's the peptide that's included, and it's the clinical research behind it. It's the absorption, it's the way that our body absorbs it, to where that you're actually getting the benefits of those, not just taking it to be taking it and then not seeing the results. So many collagens out there honestly don't have any clinicals behind it, or if they do, they have like a 3% absorption rate. So that's not helping you.
Yeah, that's true. It's really interesting. Didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what are some of the other categories of products then? We talked about the skincare and the nutraceuticals.
Skincare, nutraceuticals, and devices. We do also have like a protein line, like a workout line, like a recovery powder, several whey protein powders, and that sort of thing. So we have that category, I guess. And then I'm trying to think. I mean, that really pretty much covers it. We have a sleep nighttime drink that has saved my life. Sleep is another thing that is so important, and that can be related to gut health. It can be affected, so many things that can affect sleep. Also, we have a new product called M-Smart that is really just taking the internet and our customers by storm. It's basically like I think maybe carb blocker. So, when we eat, it changes the way our bodies process carbs. So instead of that spike and crash, and I know especially since I hit menopause, the cravings have been insane. I was always more of a salty snacker. And after menopause, it's sweet. And my struggle time, I guess, would be after dinner. I can eat well throughout the day, eat minimally throughout the day, eat well. And once I eat supper, like from there until bedtime, it's like I can't stay out of the pantry. And this M-Smart, I was the skeptic too, because I'm a girl who doesn't have to be hungry to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally know.
Hunger and fullness doesn't always affect when I'm snacking and when I'm eating. It's like this, your body's betraying you and just taking over. But this M-Smart is eliminating those cravings. It's helping to levelize your blood sugar levels, and you feel full and satisfied, but it's a different experience than I've ever had. It's like an I don't want to take another bite kind of thing. And so that has been really, really interesting. It's new. It was just released August 1st to the public. And so it's a new product, but is really, really helping change lives, and people feel better. And obviously, if you're eating less, then the benefits that come from that are very exciting. That's very exciting.
Yeah. Okay, so you sound like you're a true believer in all these new skin products, but what do you personally take or use on a daily or weekly basis?
Okay, well, Daily, my skincare regimen is I use my Lumi with my cleanser. I use I always use a toner. People discredit toner, and I think that's important. And there's several different ones, again, to match your skin type and the needs that you have. So all of these products are going to be catered to someone's needs. So Lumi Spa with my cleanser, toner. I'm going to use my Future Serum. Again, clinicals with all these products are amazing. Like, we have proof in the research behind these working. And then I use our peptide retinol. And then from there, I use our True Face Essence line, it's a top of the line skincare product. It has, we call them our Botox beads. It's an additional serum. And then, of course, a moisturizer that's going to match your skin type of what you need. As far as the supplement side, the nutraceuticals, I take a kind of a multivitamin called Life Pack Nano. It's really going to help increase your, like, say someone that has an autoimmune disease, or I think all of us are looking, we don't eat as we should. I think we all know that. We're not getting the nutrients that we need in our daily allotment of food that we eat. So this is going to help make sure that we're getting the daily allotment of nutrients that we need. So I take Life Pack Nano morning and night. I take ageLOC Meta. Meta is like, we've recently done since M-Smart has come out, we've kind of had this whole focus on a metabolism reset, which addresses gut health, obviously, which I take the new biome every day, the gut health. I take the ageLOC Meta, which is going to be kind of that metabolism piece. And then I do take our powdered collagen every single day. And then at night, I do take the nighttime formula. Again, all these products are just plants. It's just plant-based products. So you're not taking anything that you ever have to worry about interacting with a pharmaceutical medication or anything like that.
Got it.
And then I use the protein after I work out. I take our TR Mugo protein, whey protein, and recovery powder as well.
How about the Renew Spa for your skin on your body?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
Yep.
And it's a 5-minute session. I use mine, and like, we were gone on vacation. I actually didn't take it on vacation, so it's been a week or so since I've had mine out. But it's one of those things that once you pull it out and start using it, you're going to see results. So I try to make sure I'm using it like 3 times a week when I can. Mm-hmm. And it just really makes a difference in the tone. Again, my reasons for using it are more vanity than they are the wellness piece. But I love how it has toned my skin and tightened it and kind of helped eliminate that cottage cheese, as I call it.
Got it. Now, so what would you say are the best sellers? What are the things that people just can't live without the most?
All of our devices are #1 in the world, and so those are always top sellers. Right now, I think with this metabolism reset, the M-Smart is at the top seller, as well as the gut drinking collagen. And then as far as skincare, the Lumi Spa and then the treatment cleanser that comes with that are always top sellers as well. Our Future Serum is one of our top sellers. Incredible clinical results with it. And then we have like a dramatic effects contouring lotion. So like, say the Renew Spa was a little bit out of someone's budget price range. Well, they could buy this dramatic effects skincare lotion, and it would also help to tone and tighten. Obviously, it's just going to take a little longer because it's just that topical application, but it works very well. And then seasonally, you know, like in the spring, our sunless tanner is always a top seller. And then this time of year, maybe not so much because people have been out in the sun and don't need that kind of jump start to having that sun-bathed glow, so to speak.
Okay. So you mentioned that some of these products maybe are a little pricey for certain people. Do you ever have any big sales throughout the year that people can take advantage of?
Oh, we do. It seems like there's a promotion going all the time. You know, Mother's Day is a big one. Christmas is always a big one. And even I know we're hearing rumors of, I'm not sure when our podcast will actually air, but we're hearing rumors of a Lumi Spa sale coming here in the next few days.
Really? Okay, because I think you've got me sold on that. I haven't tried that yet, and I think I want that. So keep me posted when that sale comes up.
I will do it. I will do it. Like I said, that is the product for me where I drank the Kool-Aid and then slowly started trying other things and went, oh my gosh, this works too. Oh, well, I'll try this. Oh my gosh, this works too. I'll try this too. So that's where I've gotten to where I am, because I've yet to try one product that didn't do what it promised to do. So
that's important. That's really important. So
it
where
really
do
is.
people actually find these products to be able to buy them?
Well, it's always best if you can find someone who will take care of you, answer your questions. I mean, newskin.com, someone can go, but if you can find someone who actually is an affiliate for that, you're going to get that personalized service. And obviously that's how we support our living, is that, those commissions that we get when someone purchases under our affiliate link. We can share links with you. We can have it shipped directly to you. We are there to help take care of you and also answer questions. It's not like just going to a website and willy-nilly trying to pick something, when you have someone who specializes in knowing that this is what you're telling me about your skin. This is what I know is going to help you.
Okay. So if you send me all of that type of information on your affiliate link, I'll make sure that we post that together with this episode so people can contact you, because yeah, I do completely agree with that. What you just said, that you can either go directly to a website and buy what you want, or you can go through an affiliate, but then you get the advantage of getting advice, like personal advice, like really what is best for me.
Yes, and true customer service. And if there's an issue, say you have an issue with the device, then you're going to have someone who's going to take care of you, make sure that it's, under warranty, or that it's replaced, or whatever you would need.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, so any closing remarks on the new skin product line?
Well, one thing that I will just say is that this opportunity for anyone who is looking to just even make a little extra income, the opportunity to be partnered with us it really is an incredible chance to make a little extra income. And when I started this business, I was a full-time busy elementary principal, and was still able to do this in small pockets of time in the evenings or on the weekends from my phone. And it can be done with the busiest of schedules. And whether someone is looking for, I need to help pay for a vacation, or I'd like to get my car paid off, or I have some credit card loans, and you want a specific amount, we can help you do that. Or if you're looking for something bigger, like an income replacement, or career change, kind of like I did, then the opportunity is that for someone as well. So I just would like to make sure people know that that is something that's available as well.
Yeah, that's good information, especially because this is a 40-year-old company, right? And they have proven scientific research out there backing up all their products. So it could be a potentially good opportunity for anybody needing extra cash.
Correct.
Okay, well then, this was really great information, and like I said, you sold me on the Lumi Spa. That's one thing I haven't tried yet, but I will as soon as we.
You'll love it.
You'll love it. I'm sure I will. I am also like you. Everything that I've tried so far from the new skin line, I have loved. So it's worked out really well.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you so much, Jody. This just means so much to me.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us again.
Thanks for listening. This is Dodie from Deliberate Aging. Until next time, be well, friends. This podcast is presented solely for informational and educational purposes only. Use of information from this podcast is at the user's own risk. It is not intended as a substitute for the advice of your physician or other qualified professional. We are not responsible for any losses, damages, or liabilities that may arise from use of this podcast.